After 4 grueling years of protests and strikes, Portugal gets to voice its discontent over austerity. The choices being offered at the polls aren't new. They're familiar faces with an emboldened rhetoric. On the political right, Pedro Passos Coelho. Elected in 2011, the current Prime Minister and leader of the right-wing coalition has pushed through steep tax hikes and imposed harsh public sector cuts. Still, he's not mincing words, promising more of the same.
Our strategy is the same because the strategy is correct. We came to this election with a past, as I've been saying, but above all a past that gave us today a present with more confidence for all Portuguese.
Challenging him, António Costa, a socialist who has been campaigning on a platform of less austerity, more investment, social justice and equality.
We must establish a new fundamental priority for our economic policy. That priority is to bring employment policies to the top of our priorities. A dignified job, quality jobs, jobs with a future must be the principal goal of a new economic policy in Portugal.
It's a bold promise, but it seems even this is failing to sway voters. According to the latest polls by Daily Público, the Socialist Party is still trailing the ruling coalition by 6 points. Favouring the current Prime Minister is a recovering economy. GDP is expected to grow 1.6% this year, and this mostly driven by exports. However, unemployment remains one of the highest in the Eurozone at just over 12%. But that's not even the main problem. This is debt, which remains unsustainable at 130% of GDP. But that is not all.
In terms of the fiscal deficit, the Novo Banco thing that basically led to an increase in the deficit is a one-off. It's considered by the European Commission as a one-off, but it still basically is an example of the challenges that Portugal faces in the medium term.
In the short term, voters seem indifferent to this election, fatigued by austerity and disenchanted by the promises of politics. Whoever wins on Sunday faces the challenge of possibly governing without a majority in Parliament, a risk for a country still struggling to get back on its feet. Isa Suarez, CNN, London.